ES E-mini Futures 2000 tick chart, and we're using price action rules and market geometry to determine where to enter for high probability setups. So we started this morning off with a nice downtrend working lower. As you can see, multiple confirmations off this top trend line. Once we break outside of a channel like this, we expect it to create a new low. A new low is a lower low than the lowest low inside of the channel while it was still in play. So you can see this is the lowest low inside of the channel. Once we get a close outside, a bar outside of this channel, we expect price action to test or create a lower low than this one. Okay, and you can see that's what happened. Now after a new low is created, the same thing can happen for an uptrend as well. But after a new extreme is created, new low or new high, you can expect correction or reversal. So after new low, you can expect it to go sideways or start a new trend in the opposite direction. If we continue to work lower here, you can start to look for some kind of wider channel to account for the price action moving downwards. But you can see we created a new low. We have a nice spike up. We break outside of this channel as well. And we create new high here, but we continue to work higher. But you can see after we create this new high up here, we push below EMA. So I'm just counting this as the new high for this channel here. You can see it's a pretty strong spike. Normally it'll try to make a two-leg push back up to new high in situations where it's just a really strong one leg. You can see here. After new high was created, again we expect a correction or reversal. We push below EMA. It's a pretty decent downtrend here. It's not the best, but we have to account for the price action that's forming. Every bar on this chart has a channel that it fits in. So I liked this wider downtrend here. We broke outside of that channel, attempted to create new low. We have this new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short, failure. So it's a double trap, and then a lower high confirming that double trap. You can see the bulls got trapped and the bears got trapped here, right? New low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. Once it triggered below this bear bar here, the bears entered, they got trapped. Then it's a failed second entry short above EMA. The bulls enter here, they get trapped. So they both got trapped on this trade, and then there's a lower high that formed to confirm that setup. Pretty decent trade. It's a very big bar. You can see I normally risk 8 ticks, which is from this black line to this red one here. So there would have been no opportunity to enter regardless, but contextually and visually it looks really, really nice. And you could have caught that to the attempt for the new low. But you can see we attempted and we did not create new low because it's not lower than this low inside of the channel while it's still active, right? So we push back above EMA, and then we end up creating the new low here. Now after new low is created, we can expect, like I said, correction or reversal. And it looks like we're in some kind of correction phase. Looks like we're breaking out of the bottom of this trading range now. We know that 90% of the time breakouts fail, so I'm not looking to go short to ride the breakout, but there's also no confirmed wider uptrend or anything like that. And I don't want to be taking, the failure and entering that. So gotta just wait for more price action. Definitely want to be patient and see where the market wants to go from here. Let's see. All right, guys, so after we broke out of the bottom of this trading range, we started a downtrend working lower. We broke outside of this channel, and I was expecting it to attempt a new low here, but you can see we just completely reversed up. We've retraced over 50%, around 80% of this downtrend working lower. So I'm no longer expecting new low. We have a new market structure now, which is this uptrend. This is really the only channel that I could find that fits well. There is something kind of like this. But I'm just not a huge fan of it because it's not accounting for this lower price action here. Definitely kind of a wonky channel, but like I said earlier, every bar on this channel on this chart has some kind of channel that it's following. Definitely going to be watching this and just see where the market wants to go. Definitely bullish, so maybe we can get some kind of entry at the EMA, even if it is the tighter, smaller channel. This one here. This one needs new high now. So if we do get some kind of setup at the EMA to test new high of this, it would also be off of this bottom trend line. It would be decent. Not my favorite, but if it sets up, I might have to risk it, but we'll see. All right, guys, we're ended up consolidating a little bit here. So I'm going to go ahead and take my break. I'm going to come back in about an hour and we'll see where the market's gone. This uptrend still needs to create new extremes, so I'm expecting it to do that, but we'll see when I get back. All right, guys, just came back from my break. Looks like we ended up creating new low for that downtrend. It looks like we made 2 legs down to new low. You can see, copy this, put it here, almost to the tick. We measured a 2-leg move down, so there's a good chance that we can reverse up now. That being the case, I'm not too fond of drawing some kind of wider channel just yet, like this. Although it might fit pretty decent, I need to be a little bit more patient because there is that 2-leg move down. So after you see that, there's a chance that we move up. So we'll see what happens. All right, guys. So considering we continue to push lower, I'm going to be drawing a wider downtrend, something like this. As you can see, it fits pretty well. But I also want to draw a small spike in channel, something like this. You can see it's bounced multiple times off of this trend line and off of this bottom one. It's a classic spike and channel pattern. I like it enough to hold it, and hopefully we can get some kind of short.